Welcome to Hey EW. I am RJ City, and my guest is Adam Copeland. Hey.
Hey.
Really nice.
Very nice. Sure.
You're Canadian.
You are, but you sound like you're from Queens.
Right. I'm not going to get into that right now, but you're like aggressively Canadian.
I am.
You know, you're born in Orangeville.
Yeah.
Trained in Toronto. You debuted on Canada Day. This nation is in your blood.
It is.
So then why'd you move?
Taxes.
Fair enough.
Customs.
Okay.
Why don't you put water in the actual cup? Why am I having to do this while we're on air?
They're props. It's a TV show.
It's not a prop anymore.
Wow. Let's move on.
I got a hole in my mouth. All right. You got a lot of notes there.
Yeah, you have a long, illustrious career.
I don't have any.
You don't need anything on this in the back and forth. This is just a back.
But I want a fourth.
Yeah, but you got the good stuff here.
Okay.
Let me dig in, please.
All right, dig.
At the age of 16, you smoked your first and only cigarette. Who pressured you and how?
I don't remember who pressured me, as a matter of fact, but it was a Belvedere.
Wow, you must look like a real cool guy. What did you do? Give me a little story. Yes! Oh, fantastic.
Because there's wind.
Oh, look at this. Really nice.
Yeah.
And then you said,
That's
no
how it
more
went.
cigarettes.
And
I
then
have
I got
another
dizzy.
way I want to destroy my body.
Exactly.
At age 17, you got a tattoo of a shark on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Then, the animated series Street Sharks debuted,
Yeah.
and it looked so similar to your tattoo that you got it covered up.
I did.
Do you not now regret the cover-up?
I kind of wish I still had a street shark.
Street Sharks is like the coolest cartoon.
What would we name him? Now, put you on the spot. Ham?
Ham.
Hammer.
Big Hammer.
Big Hammer the shark.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like it.
Would have been nice. Too late
Why
now.
were you thinking of a big hammer?
I have my reasons. You got free wrestling training by winning an essay contest run by the illustrious Sully's Gym. How hard could that have been? Canadian wrestling fans writing essays? Are you kidding me?
I mean, I've written a lot of haikus.
Yeah.
And I included said haiku in my essay. I think that's actually what won me the training.
And who were the judges? Your trainer, Sweet Daddy Siki and Ron Hutchison?
Yes.
Yeah, not exactly Ernest Hemingway.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You would be surprised.
I would be.
Siki? He's the Jackie Robinson of our industry.
Yes, he is, and he still does karaoke.
Giddy up.
Giddy up indeed.
And has a purple hearse.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Explain Sexton Hardcastle.
An enigma.
Okay.
Cornucopia of sexuality.
And what was the gimmick? You didn't take this business seriously? Is that it?
I didn't take anything seriously. I still don't. I mean, I'm on this show.
I found it really
Why are you RJ City? Why aren't you RJ Village?
This is not about me.
Why aren't you RJ Hamlet?
Okay.
RJ Town?
You think that's the first time this joke has been made up?
No, but I really think RJ Hamlet would be good.
Yeah, well, it's a prestigious
What
name.
is a Hamlet? Is it 10 people?
It's a 12.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can we get back to the name Sexton
Sure.
Hardcastle? 'Cause
Yes.
If my name was,
I'm taking away your show. I get it. I'm sorry.
If my name was Humper Erect Building, I don't think I'd be here today. You know what I'm saying?
You don't?
No. You know.
I think you would.
Maybe. Most wrestling names sound like porn names, but that sounded like a porn parody of a wrestling name.
Well, that was the idea.
Right. If you had to have a porn parody of you, what would you call it?
Well, you're supposed to take the street you grew up on, which was Broadway,
Okay.
which is perfect.
Really nice.
And then what is the other thing? I
Pet.
think, for instance, well, let's go with Chip. Chip
Okay.
Broadway.
Not bad. I got some better ones here.
Really?
Edging and Christian.
You got the emphysema laugh there. That was good.
Really good. Have another cigarette.
Yep.
TLCBT.
And that's from one.
You're jumping on
Sorry,
the joke here.
come on.
We've moved on from the cigarette.
Yeah, well, it's got to be a good joke.
Right? On this gay.
That's good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And finally, Metalingus. Let's talk about your big TV debut.
Speaks for itself. Yes.
1992 on the legendary Canadian daytime talk show, The Deanie Petty Show.
Yes.
Big fan of Deanie.
Yes. How
You
could
were
not
in
be?
the audience, I assume, to just take in some lifestyle advice. And who happened to be the guest? But Bret Hart. What are the odds of that?
It is pretty astronomical because I actually went for Deanie.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And Brett just happened to be there.
Yeah. So did you get any full
Crazy.
fashion
And I was
tips, or?
wearing from Brett with the jeans tucked into the cowboy boots.
Yes. It's really nice, and he
Yeah.
still keeps that look.
Hey, why not?
God bless him, and God bless Jeannie. You signed your first big contract. Jim Ross is the head of talent relations.
I like the New York on that. Jim Ross. You're
And
like
it's-
a
but it's
mix.
this.
You're like Liam Neeson
Okay.
without the brogue, with some Joan Rivers thrown in.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I enjoy you figuring me out in
Yeah.
real. You signed your first big contract.
What was that, Flem?
Jim Ross, I had a six. Jim Ross, the head of talent relations, he
Yes.
went out of his way to pay off your student loans.
Yes.
So you didn't pay for your wrestling training. You didn't pay for your student loans.
No.
Sounds like a little bit of a grift.
Okay.
Do you think the Canadian government should be canceling all student debt?
I'm not sure. And we can get deep here.
Oh, let's.
Because I learned from having that debt hanging over my head.
Yes.
So there is that.
You learned that you should move so you don't have to pay those taxes.
And so it taught me to start working.
Yeah.
And working my butt off.
Jim Ross gave me $8, but for a completely different reason. When
Really?
you were in The Brute.
Yes. Like Christopher Walken. You've turned into Christopher Walken now. The Brute. What was that?
I'm trying to add a little poetry to your tale.
Jesus. All right, Joan Rivers, Christopher Walken.
When you were in the puffy shirt.
He did.
Christian had the puffy
Yes.
shirt. You never did. Why wouldn't you be a team player?
Six-pack.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
And then you thought, hey, let's just go do acting and wear plaid all the time.
Sure.
Okay. Fair enough. In 1999, you and Christian faced the Hardys in the first ever tag team ladder match. Revolutionizes the entire industry.
Some say.
Do you ever look back and think about how much pain you would have saved yourselves over the next 25 years if that match just wasn't that good?
Every day. Every day.
Sometimes you can be too good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that one hurt.
Yeah.
I will say. I go to bed and I sometimes think about it when I roll over and wake up. I'm getting way too deep here. It's getting heavy here, folks.
No, this is great. We're going to edit it out, but it's great.
There's times that I wake up regretting it.
Great. Oh, it's fine. It's totally fine. You used to do a lot of comedy stuff. Used to be a really funny guy. When did that stop?
When I got here.
Greek of the breaks, and you said, who's this Joan Rivers woman? We're done here.
You were my inspiration.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Then you became rated R. But you're still allowed on TBS. So did they get more lenient, or did you clean up your act? So it's not really a true R then?
Might have to get greasy here soon, though.
Yes. What would you have to do to get a true hard R?
A hard R?
Yeah.
A hard R.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that.
Real hard R. Yeah. Hard R? So technically you're saying I would be hard.
You would be. I can get you there if you need a hand.
I knew it.
You know, it's a tete-a-tete. It's a batonage. It's really nice.
It's not a menage.
You do understand that rated R is from the Motion Picture Association.
I do.
And with you being on TV, it's both confusing and insulting to cinephiles.
Yes.
Okay.
And I don't care.
All right. It just would be more appropriate if you were the rated M for mature superstar.
No, that's nice, because then I could be very cultured.
See? You could be. I mean,
I could wear a
not
smoking
now.
jacket. I could have a pipe.
Get the cigarette again, huh?
Not just a pipe.
All right,
and
fine.
pack it.
All right. I'm going to list some other MPA ratings. Tell me which wrestlers they'd be.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Billy Gunn.
Okay. Fair enough. He seems really clean cut and friendly.
Yeah.
PG.
Daniel Garcia.
Really nice. PG-13.
Oof, getting a little dangerous now. Darby Allin.
Okay, could have just said
Appeals to the kids.
the tag team PG-13. It was right there.
Yeah.
And finally, NC-17.
Cassidy.
Oh, yeah. He's got a few hard R's locked
You
in.
never know.
Say one bad thing about the other player. Please, we need a headline. We could play the game a little.
I can't.
One thing.
Just
catering,
one thing?
something bad about the catering and the lot.
It was great, actually. I mean, it was a really good game.
Too good. Maybe it's too good.
Probably. Well, no, because I still have the six-pack. I got nothing for you, man.
Your loss. You retired as world heavyweight champion. It's a
Yes.
little convenient. And when you retired, you were suffering from numbness in your arm. I gotta ask, is it better that way?
Depends on what it is.
When I go home tonight, should I be sitting on my hand for 20 minutes?
Give it a shot.
Okay.
See how it treats you.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your most controversial work. Rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. It's incredibly polarizing. Money Plane. Money Plane with Kelsey Grammer, and a reviewer said it's the kind of film that would likely be forgotten in a matter of weeks, but boy, was he wrong. Look at us today talking about it, and I think about it every day. Tell me about Money Plane.
So and again, we get serious here because my mom's favorite actor was Kelsey Grammer.
Okay.
She loved Kelsey Grammer.
Did you see him in anything else besides Cheers and Frasier?
That was her totality of Kelsey Grammer. However, that was the first show that I watched with my mom.
Yeah.
Then we watched Frasier together.
Yeah.
Then she got diagnosed with cancer, and we watched Frasier together after every chemotherapy. And after she passed away, I got offered a role opposite Kelsey Grammer. And I said, "You're damn right I'm doing it. I don't even need to see how bad the script is."
And you got to set the first date, and he said, "You boy, get me a sandwich."
No, he said, "This is what happens when you fuck a crocodile."
Yes, I have the line here.
Something like that,
You
right?
want to bet on a dude fucking an alligator? Money
I
Plane.
was close. Crocodile, alligator. I mean,
So my question is, how would you?
bet on the guy?
Yes, like what would you bet on? about the guy having sex with the alligator?
I mean,
If he could do
closure.
it, if he could climax. If he could climax with the alligator.
Both.
Double on the alligator.
Both.
I'd like to hear that. Now you're back wrestling, and Kelsey is back doing Frasier. Is that a pact you two made?
Yes.
Really nice.
Yes, with the
Really good
Illuminati.
stuff. You left a note for your wife saying that you took the dog for a walk. When in actuality, you made your surprise, shocking AEW
Yes.
debut. Did you abandon your dog?
It's a wolf, and he's fine. He figures it out.
What happened to you just left the wolf in the room?
Yeah, he's fine.
Your wife
He
is
figures
not
it out.
concerned?
No, she's fine too. I leave her all the time too.
Okay. I was excited to have you here, but now I'm
can
just
fend
getting
for
wolf
themselves.
abuser.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Just riding it out.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
You were somewhere else for a very long time. You come here, freedom, creative control, I can do whatever I want. Use the same theme song?
How about you can wear those socks here? I noticed the socks. I
Yeah,
did,
you
and I
did.
have to go there.
Okay, yeah.
Why white?
Well, I think it's a nice look. You want me to have black socks next to tan? That would be a little weird.
But why all black and then tan?
Because it's telling a story.
What's the story?
The setup is like a
What is
formality.
the story,
Formality,
Morning Glory?
always
Go.
very serious, and then he's a fun guy.
Oh, and then it's party.
Yeah, and you just went black leather all the way
Do
around.
you shake like that, like an octopus?
If you'd like me to.
Shake like an octopus?
Why are you
just
avoiding
did.
the question about Alter
What was the
Bridge?
question again?
Why do you still use this same theme song?
Because it's awesome.
We came all this way. Haven't Alter Bridge done enough songs for wrestling?
Well, for me. Yeah.
What's wrong with Rob Zombie? You got heat with Rob Zombie?
No, Rob Zombie's great.
Okay,
You
yeah.
may use it one day too. And what will you do? Will
I'll tell you something.
Will you be jumping in the aisles
You know
like an
what I'll do?
octopus?
I'll get in my Durango. You know what the number of the Durango is?
Yes, I do.
Okay, don't need to finish it. There are also just so many other songs you could have used.
Like?
Losing My Edge by LCD Sound System.
Okay. I don't know if that's necessarily the right tone.
It's a little blunt.
It's a little blunt. You see, and I picture you like probably a New Order, Depeche Mode.
A little too
Bowie?
new and too hard for me.
Bowie?
Please.
Yeah.
Let's try Paul Simon. Let's try
Paul
Bobby
Si- oh,
Darin.
my-
Let's try
Paul
Mario
Simon.
Lyons. Yeah.
Paul
yes,
Simon?
Yes, Paul Simon.
If there
Do
is
you mind?
one artist that I can never listen to, it's Paul Simon. And suddenly a lot is very clear. Paul Simon?
Yeah. You know what's happened right now?
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
do.
big fan of yours, and then you started slip sliding away. I got more songs here. This Land Is Your Land by Woody Guthrie. Copeland to play there. It's not
maybe
bad.
that's a reach.
Okay. What about the Kiss song Beth?
Ooh, that would have been good.
Yeah, would have been
Well,
nice.
but also would have put people to sleep.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to come home and say, sorry about the wolf, honey. You know?
I like how you brought that back around too.
In addition to being lazy with your music, are you going to rename any of your movies?
Yes.
Okay, like?
I'll have to think on that.
Okay, because Ian Riccaboni called your DVD.
The Coplocution.
And it's one of the worst names I've
I
ever
don't
heard.
think we'll be doing that
No,
again.
no.
Yeah, I heard that when I went, yeah, I don't think that's where we're going.
Might I suggest a revision?
Yes, if you.
It's not Paul Simon.
No, please, no. No Paul Simon. And please, just once, call yourself RJ Hamlet. Just once.
Maybe at the end.
Okay.
The coping mechanism. Yeah. Oh, big funny guy with his jokes. That one's pretty good.
Like a submission. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Yeah, like that weird sharpshooter thing you did that time.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Do you think you have the best one?
I'm going to go with Rhino.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really nice.
And it's a gore.
Okay. Yo, so then it's not a spear.
But isn't it?
No, it's a gore.
But isn't it?
No, it's a gore.
But isn't
No,
it?
it's not. It's a gore. I'm going to list some other
A
spears.
snapmare is a snapmare. All I'm saying is that.
Yeah, if it was a gore mare, it would be a gore mare.
There's no such thing as a gore.
Until today. You
All
do
right.
the coping mechanism
I
to
wanna
set
see
up
what
for
a
the
gore
gore.
mare-
I'm
All right.
going to list some spears. You rate them on a scale from 1 to 10, okay?
Okay.
Arius.
What? Areas?
He was on Mad TV.
Oh. 2?
Okay. Jamie.
4.
Right. Sean.
Probably -1. You can't trust Sean.
Randy.
Randy.
was
Randy's a 9.
The pornographic actor from What About Boob and
North?
Snatch Adams.
North?
Randy Spears.
Oh, no, that's Peter North. Sorry.
Finally, Spiro Agnew. Anything there?
Spiro. We go way back.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, avoiding paying taxes. You said debuting at AEW gave you the same feeling you had when you were on the Indies. You're not getting paid here either?
Are you is the better question.
They give me a room, they let me do what I want, and I go
enough.
on my way.
Fair enough. All
You're
right.
going to set up a merch table?
Yeah, and I'm going to do Polaroids in the intermission.
Okay.
Too. Yeah.
That's
But I'm going to
exciting.
dress up as Doink the Clown.
Sure. And then Tony gives the, hey, buddy, get you next time. That's, you know,
Except we spell it Dewey Oink.
I don't understand.
Copyright.
I understand. There you go. You said for the talent here that you are an open book.
Yeah.
You're only a text or call away. Happy to talk to them about any advice.
See if I got any. I didn't.
Can I have your number?
No.
I can't have.
No, that's the end of that conversation.
I'm an open book. You're an open book. You're splayed
true.
open. I thought I was going to.
Are you talent? Because that involves talent. That was mean. I'm sorry. That was mean. That was mean.
You know, you watch somebody when you're a kid in the Sky Dome and you say, "Can't wait to talk to that guy."
And
someday.
again, Joan Rivers.
And then he boxes Arana, and I go, you know what? Never mind.
No, hey.
Well, on this
Feet weren't
day,
on the ropes.
on this day,
Well played.
I see dearly. I'm gonna rate you H for a heck of a. I am RJ Hamlet. Can I have your number?